Alright, today, me, the wife, the dog, our friend Sarah, as usual, we're going to another car boot. This time it's a Wednesday crack of dawn. We're up at like 4:45 in the morning. Ugh. To go to this. It's kind of a small one, but last time I got pure gold there. Well, you know, not literally, but I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. Let's see if we fill the trolley or not. Right, so we're here. Said it was opened at 6, but obviously there's hardly anybody here. Considering it thunderstormed last night, maybe people don't want to sludge through this field. I don't know, but hope it gets better than this.
Found some interesting now, you see?
Yeah. How much is this?
That is about 300 quid.
Way out of my league.
What about £2?
£2?
Yeah, it's a weight, the proper weight, the look.
I'll do that for £2.
You see, if you piece of paper or something, I can wrap up.
Let's see.
Where are you from, you?
Oh, New York.
Yeah, lovely accent, I can tell you.
Thanks. I like your accent. It's much nicer than mine. Where are you from?
Italy.
Yeah, see? Oh, so much nicer than New York. Much better Italian food. Yeah, I got this little wage.
Yeah, she got good eyes. She knows what to...
She really has.
Bargain under.
She really has.
No, honestly, that's what the proper weight. Look in the back.
Yeah.
Years ago, I know it's still good weight.
This...
£3 that one, don't for pump. Yeah.
Say we wait down here for a bit. Looks metal one from
Tongue one, yeah. I bet he wants a bit for it then.
5.
I can't do it now. No.
I'll take it for a 5 then.
Alright, do it. Is it? Is it gone?
Yeah.
This lady knows she's done her bargain. That's because I were holding it.
No, yeah, right. I was looking it up on eBay, to be fair.
Yeah, you know it makes sense, don't you, though?
Yeah. Right, let me get my money out. I'm gonna take 3 of these off you.
Is it? Oh dear. Everybody's finished with?
Yeah, done, job done.
Yeah, it's
How much is the Bush radio?
The Bush radio's a £5, though.
Can I see it?
Yeah, of course you can. I'll get you a lead for it. I've got the lead for it. The full worker.
Oh, you got the lead. Brilliant.
Yeah, 1, 2, 30, 40, 50.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Alright,
Cheers.
No.
Oh, cool.
Might be going home with your dad. No. Just kidding.
There's your lead there.
Thank you. I'll get you some moolah. Let me see. Oh, cute. Just looking.
Thimble life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cute, right?
He looks really sad.
I know.
Is that one, though?
I've got some more on a pound then. I've got loads more in there somewhere.
What's this?
I don't know where they are, they'll be all in different things, mine will be some cat shit. There's one do like them. You'll found the plate then.
I was in there. I didn't even see it.
She's very, very shy. Oh, that's quite good for her actually, yeah.
Alright, I'm dog friendly. My son's got two cocker spaniels, and one looks just like you, called Luna.
Oh.
Give me a quick change over there, so I'm trusting.
Alright, I'm going to say, you trusting him?
How do you open this? How do you...
It's alright.
How much for the camera?
£3.
I'm not familiar with it, so I don't want to...
Yeah.
I can't get it open either. What's that?
£2.50, come on.
How's 2?
Go on then.
All right. Well, why didn't he come?
He wouldn't have come. No, I don't think. Got sunshine today.
Nice and rusty. Give it some character.
It's in the mincer.
Yeah, I got one.
I know you.
Mine's in better nick though. No, still gotta list it. I have a rule: if I haven't listed it, I can't buy more.
Yellow. Pan. Out dump that now on the pan. Out dump that pan.
It's just rustier than I want.
Don't even need to go away and get one. Go on, Daddy. Go on now. Go on now. Get it. So were you guys just come? Yeah, I wish we'd have come at 7.
I told you though, you gotta be here first thing with the games because people buy them right up. Because when we were going through them, they were hanging over us.
Should we go down first aisle then? Yeah.
Loads more. A lot of that's what my
Keep going back.
Let's forecast a bit.
I know, I'm gonna run out of money if I keep buying from him. Zootropolis.
What you got look for, isn't it? Blue and green.
Sarah's like, come on, show me. You're like, come on, show me what you got. Oh, look, swung of orange shoulders. How much for that orange vase there?
It's all a pound on here, Duck. How you want a pound?
Let me check it out.
You check it out.
It is orange. Thank you. Yeah, they make fun of the way I say orange.
Orange. Orange. Orange.
I'll take that. Hold that, please. Oh, thanks.
It's an aesthetically pleasing clock, that one. I think.
It's kind of, but look at the face, kind of worn out.
Oh yeah. They nearly always are.
About them than me.
Collectible plates are tough though because they make so many. Issued by the. It's weird though because they're made here, but they're for Americans. Go
Yeah,
figure, right?
yeah.
Who would have thought that?
Yeah.
I know. It's a tough one. But I think I'm gonna get this. I saw this earlier.
Oh, the Stanley drill.
Yeah. Is this a pound?
Yeah, that's a pound, Duck.
All right. How much for this guy?
50p.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Take him on with you.
Wow, that car boot was rough. When I'm gobsmacked. I can't even speak. It was quite a surprise because the first time I went there, it was really great. I mean, it was amazing. I got good deals. The field was full. And yeah, no complaints. But this time, maybe it's because there was a thunderstorm during the middle of the night, so people figured the field's gonna be wet. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, I mean, whew, it was a rough one. I even dropped my wife and my friend Sarah off back home, and then I went back thinking, okay, somebody told me that it gets better after 9 o'clock. Didn't happen. I went back and there were only 2 more stalls. I think I did grab 2 more things, but yeah, that was, that was that. Anyway, I just realized in this haul, I forgot to pull out the Wade dish that I picked up. Yeah, anyway, you would have seen that. I'm not going to go into what that's worth because it depends on who the buyer is, what country. And in the UK, it doesn't go for as much as it does in the US. So anyway, let's dig into everything else. Right. First up is this orange swung finger vase. I messed up in another video and I said that Dolores told me this was called a femur vase. I obviously misheard her. My hearing is not the best. Sometimes I can't differentiate different sounds very well. So yeah, it's a finger vase in the UK. Back in the US, it's a swung vase. But anyway, this is a really cool orange one. It does have a few like chips out of the bottom, and it's not polished down to the point that it would ever be considered Murano. I know it's not Murano. So anyway, it's still really cool, and that's going to be listed for at least £8. And let's get into a modern thing real quick, and that's these games. So Assassin's Creed 3 on the Xbox 360 and Assassin's Creed Black Flag, same on the Xbox 360. And then this is an Xbox One game. So this one goes for close to £5, strangely. I don't even know why. Normally Call of Duty games end up being around like £1, £2, because they just flood the market. And then these definitely did flood the market. They will probably only get a max of $2.50. It fluctuates anywhere between 99p and $2.50, but I picked them up because I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. So why not spread the love and sell them to somebody else who hasn't played them or just needs to complete their collection. Back to vintage. Okay, so I also picked up this camera, which I was unsure about because I collect cameras, but I don't know every camera maker and what they sell for. This one is a Prinz Mastermatic 3. It's in good shape, has its original case, and yeah, basically it goes for 12 something. They do sometimes go for less, but considering the shape of this is good. The hot shoe does look like there's a little bit of something there, but I can clean that off. That's not a problem. So anyway, the lens, also, there's a little bit of blue right here. It looks like maybe someone put blue tack there. I don't know, but I can clean that up. So I'm gonna aim for like the 12-pound side. Ooh, that's a creaky case there. Okay. And when I went back around, I ended up picking this up, and it's a Stanley. Oh no, I lost my little thing that says how much, right? Stanley hand drill. The reason I had to look this up is because it is quite rusty, and some of the ones I've seen that go for like 10 to 12 pounds, they're in much better shape, but this one's got tons of rust or patina. I like to just call it character. So one in this condition before has sold for $7.77. Lucky number. So yeah, I'm gonna aim for around £8 or so. I'm gonna put it on Etsy. Stuff like this tends to do better on Etsy, and you know, fetching higher prices it is. And I also found second time around from this one booth that we just kept going back to. I missed this the first time, or it wasn't out yet, I'm not sure, but it's an Otagiri orca. Killer whales are my favorite animal of all time. I love whales, I love dolphins, but killer whales, orcas, totally my favorite. And it's Otagiri. So this is a tough one because it could sell for like around £9. I got it for 50 pence. It does have a little tiny, is that even a chip or just a paint loss? I don't know. It looks like a little chip in the glaze there. So yeah. I want to keep it for myself, but it's meant to resell. So I don't know. I have to think about that one. I hope my wife isn't watching this because she'll just say, sell it. Speaking of things I want to keep for myself, I actually ended up having, wait, no, wrong. Wait, I'm going to hold this for, you got to wait a minute for this one. Sorry. I actually picked up this radio too. And like somebody who is very excited and desperate to buy stuff, I got a bit too excited thinking this was the actual vintage radio. This is actually a reproduction of the Bush radio from 1959. This actually came out, they were produced in 2006. The condition is not great. Someone's obviously left it where it's gotten a lot of sun because it's gone very yellow. But it works, and it works fantastically. So it came with the lead for it. Yeah, so they can go up to 40 something, close to 50. However, because of the condition of this one, the one in this condition sold on eBay recently for 30 pounds. So that's what I'm going to aim for. So there you go. And this item, this is going to be the last from the car boot. Even though I think, was this the first item I picked up? I don't remember. But it's this Tonka Canada front loader. It's metal, you know, like all the good, brilliant vintage Tonkas are. So before everything ended up being plastic, you probably heard me say that in the video too. But when I was a kid, my family had some of these from when they were a kid. Like I remember the big one, the big dump truck. So yeah, and it's from Canada. So really, really cool. Anyway, this can sell for up to 18, although the condition is a bit rough, so might be closer to 12. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this on Etsy because I know stuff like this, again, the rustier, more character and more patina items tend to fetch more money on Etsy than eBay. So that's where this is going to go. But isn't it cool? It's really cool. I love it. I mean, look at those tires. Yeah, brill. Couldn't be happier with it. Okay, right. So, I was just not happy that I made a second trip back to the car boot and ended up with only 2 other stalls. And ended up buying only 2 things that were from stalls that were previously there before. So what I did is I figured since I'm in this area, I'm going to go to some charity shops like on the way home in this area that I don't typically hit up. So first few that I went to, terrible, just terrible. And I thought this whole day is just no words. So even though I feel like I'm going to make a profit on what I did buy, it still wasn't, I had this goal, right? I had a goal of like a vintage typewriter, a vintage radio, and one other item I suddenly cannot think of. But anyway, those were the goals. Then I walked into a charity shop after the first few completely flopped. And I got, as George Ross would say from Retro Reselling, I got the Rolls Royce of granny trolleys. And I'm going to have to put it up as a picture because I just cannot fit it on the screen right now. I'm too close. So anyway, it's the Sholly Trolley 2000. And these fetch, the most recent one of this particular color pattern and so forth, fetched 56 pounds. I paid 12 pounds for it. I knew it the moment I saw it, and I thought, oh my God, I gotta see how much that is. And it was 12 quid. I couldn't have snapped it up faster. I snapped it up so fast. It was by the register, and even the lady at the register didn't see me grab it, which might have been a bad sign because someone could have just walked out with it because it was by the door. But anyway, and she was like, oh, we have one just like that here. And then I said, yeah, it's the one I'm buying. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And then I went into another shop, and this is what I was going to show you before, but I wanted to stay with all the car boot stuff first. I got this in another charity shop that was next door, pretty much. And it's Nipper, the dog, his master's voice dog, or the RCA dog, or the HMV dog, depending on where you're from and your age. But to me, this will always be Nipper. It's very personal to me because my great-grandfather, and my parents had me young, so I knew my great-grandparents. In fact, I met my great-great-grandparents. But anyway, my great-grandfather actually had a hand in putting a huge, giant Nipper on top of a building in Albany, New York, the area that I'm from. I'm from a small town, like 20 minutes away. But anyway, yeah, so when I was a kid, we would always be, pointed to that dog by my grandmother, and I'm told the story. And then I would do the same thing with my kids. And so it's just, Nipper is a part of my family history, I guess you could say, just story-wise and that sort of thing. So it's sentimental to me. So I saw this dog for £3 and I thought, I am getting him. I'm getting him. I don't care if he's worth anything. He's just going to be mine. Well, just for the sake of the video, I looked up how much this dog is worth. Again, I really hope my wife is not watching this because she's going to kill me for keeping this dog. It's worth over £40. And I only paid $3. So that would be a really good return on investment. I think it's something I'm going to have to talk to my grandmother about and see what she thinks. Would she keep it or would she sell it? I don't know. I mean, she's probably going to think both ways like me, like, there's a benefit to each side of it. So I have a feeling I'm just going to keep them because that was the plan. And then from the charity shop that I got the Sholly Trolley from, I can't believe that's even a name, but it's so funny. I got this set of vintage stainless steel cutlery, still in the box, never been used. Okay, but here's the problem with this. So there's the box. As you can see, they put the sticker right on front. I got it for £3. And they also taped it to hold it in. I get it. I understand it. But maybe a rubber band would have been better, or sealing it in plastic again. I don't know. But definitely not tape because it's on the sides here. And I just know it's going to rip. I know it's going to rip. Anyway, I looked up what these have sold for on eBay. And this particular one, new in the box, is only sold for around £5. But I also saw people buying like individual ones, individual pieces for more than that. So whoever listed this for like £5 obviously didn't know that they could fetch more money, or they just didn't care. Maybe they were just getting rid of personal items. Yeah, so I'm going to sell it for more than that. I think I'm going to put it, this is going to be another one on Etsy because it's new old stock. And then another item that I got from that shop, and this is the last one, it's called Frame Up. It's a vintage game. Only got it for £1. Still all in the box. But again, it's taped, or did they tape this one up? This has tape on the bottom of the box, so I just assumed. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, anyway, Frame Up. And this to me just looks like a game of what we would call in the US tic-tac-toe. I think in the UK it's just called X's and O's or something like that. I don't know. It was listed on eBay as OXO, but it's not an OXO game because that's a brand. So anyway, I don't remember when this was made. Doesn't say on here. But they don't go for a lot of money. Now, the lowest that it's gone for was about $2 something, I think $2.69, and the highest it's gone for was about £8 something. So this might be a case of just aiming towards the high side and putting it on eBay, or going for Etsy again, but it does have some writing on the back, so, and a bit of tape. I just really like it for its look, for the aesthetic it gives, and I'm not necessarily bothered about making a ton off of this. So, I mean, I knew I would never anyway. These vintage board games don't always make a whole lot of money. So, you know, these, if it's like a special edition Risk and Monopoly from ages ago and stuff, then yeah, but these kinds of things don't. But I only got it for £1, so I can't lose. And I mean, just the granny trolley alone, or shopping trolley. I don't know if some people are offended with the whole granny thing, but yeah, the shopping trolley alone is great. And then one other thing, what was it? The fact that I found that dog, I mean, so cool. Just so cool. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think. Did I take this like kind of epic fail car boot and turn it around to be a good thing? You let me know. Let me know if you saw anything that you would have picked up. And if you didn't hear it in the video, one thing I should say is there were things that I would have picked up, but I didn't because I had certain goals today. And that was to not pick up a lot of breakables, because I currently have a lot of breakables to list. And until they're listed and sold and that sort of thing, I don't want to inundate myself with them. So yeah, anyway, subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like or thumbs down, whatever you thought about this video. And I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. And bye for now.